back, everyone. Today I'm going to be setting up my Schleich stable for fall. Now I know it's not actually officially fall yet, but where I live it feels like it, so it is making me feel like I want to start decorating. So I'm going to be pulling out my decorations from previous years and also hopefully making some new crafts. So I'm going to get started. When I stored these pumpkins away from the last time, obviously I put them all together in this bag, but they sort of chipped each other, and since they are homemade and the clay I made them out of underneath is white, they all kind of have white freckles now, which I think kind of makes them unique because I actually think it makes them look more like pumpkins, so I'm not mad about it. I actually have a lot of pumpkins. I don't think last year I actually even decorated the stable for fall because I could not find my fall decorations and I wasn't going to make all these pumpkins all over again. But maybe that's why I'm extra excited to set up this year because I actually get to. These are very dry and a little crispy, but I think they're still good to be used. And I found the little spider I made. This definitely gets hung in the barn. These decorations are really easy to put up. Pumpkins basically just go everywhere around the stables. Around the stable, I have just a few spring and summery type flower things. I will probably be putting those away, but I might keep this vine out. That's kind of autumn colors. But I'm going to take the flowers out of this and I can fill it with pumpkins and maybe even I think I need to find a filler to put in it first and then set these on top. And I think that'll be very pretty. I'm going to see if I have some brown crinkly paper. This might even be better. I found moss. So let's see how this works. I really like how the moss worked. And I think it's perfect. I'm going to do the same over here. I'm going to put these little flowers away and replace this flower box with pumpkins. Over here, I think I'm going to put this sunshade away, and for this flower box, I don't know exactly what I'm going to put in here, but I will definitely think of something, maybe some moss. Now, I definitely feel like I probably need to add something to that. But for now, that's how it is. I kind of like the moss. I like how it's kind of falling out. Right now, I've decided I'm going to put these on both sides of the barn because I have two, and I think they're pretty by the doors. I'm just kind of seeing if they're going to interfere with the doors. But I think if I stick them here, they're not going to. I've got some tape. See if I can't make this look nice. Yeah. See, they're a little dry, but oh, it's not really sticking. Wow. See? Okay. So I sort of kind of got those to stay, so we will see in the future if they fall down. My absolutely favorite thing, of course, is all the pumpkins. I love them. And now I found more pots, and I am doing more pumpkins and moss things here. Our little Spidey friend is going to go over here this year. The pumpkins have successfully, I know this is going to be very squeaky. This is a very squeaky tripod, but I'm actually very happy I'm able to use it today because in the beginning I had this set up on top of the sewing machine, which is on the little shelf. It was very risky, so I'm using this. It's much better, but this is going to be, I'm going to try to give you a little overview. Anyway, pumpkins have successfully been sporadically placed completely all over the stable. I absolutely love it. I kind of changed a few of them around a little bit, as you can see. But I really like how it turned out. I'll show you over here. Ooh. Very cute. As you saw, I have that bag of leaves, and I want to put the leaves out here in the pastures, but first I need to collect all of these flowers from the spring-summer seasons. A few over here as well. Now, I did mention at the beginning of the video that I want to add some new crafts, so I did some exploring on Pinterest, and these are the ideas I came up with. So I saw some decorations with jars, and I have these miniature jars, so I'm going to see if I can't find something to put in them that kind of makes them fit the fall theme. I have these beads on hand, so these are fall colors. I'm going to see what it looks like. I actually think these are quite cute. They kind of look like maybe candy, but at the same time, they're just pretty. It is the next day, and I finally figured out what I want to make. I was looking at our lonely little spider hanging on the barn, and I was like, she needs a web. So I've been experimenting with making some spider webs using hot glue. I think these three turned out pretty decent. I think, of course, they're not super realistic or anything, but I think if I hang them by the spider on the barn, they're gonna look like spider webs. So I tried making some bigger ones, but this one didn't really turn out. But I've been having fun with it. I just have my hot glue gun, and this is a glue gun mat that I got from the Dollar Tree, and it's just a mat that hot glue won't stick to. So basically, I just make my spider web directly on this mat, and then once it's dried, I can peel it off super easy. I just try to make it look like a spider web, but it's really fun because it's hot glue. It's going to be a little messy. I've been trying to make some bigger ones, but when I go bigger, it doesn't look right anymore. I don't know about that. Okay, that I just gave up on. More glue stick. This one did not turn out. This one might have. As you can see, I made quite a few spider webs, and I got to thinking that I only have one lonely little spider over at the barn, so I have made a few more spiders out of pipe cleaners. This is how they turned out. They're very big and very furry. So the way I've been making them, they're really easy. I just take a pipe cleaner and I cut 4 pieces, all the same length, and they're just about that long. Just like that, and then I bunch them all together, and then I try to make it even as well. I'm just going to take this piece and wrap it around the middle and then double twist it. And I sort of leave the end stick out a little bit, kind of as the head. And I'm just going to kind of arrange these little legs. And then I just take the ends and bend them over on both sides, of course. And there we have it, a very woolly little spider that's actually quite big. All of the cobwebs and spideys are set. They're so big and furry. Anyway, I think it turned out good. Barns usually have spiders and cobwebs anyway, so I think it's fitting. So I thought I was done decorating, but I really wanted to add some trees around the stable for fall. So the other day we went to the craft store and I was looking for some, but I could not find any. So I kind of thought I just wouldn't have them. But my mama gave me permission to take a few trimmings from a couple bushes we have. Now, if you do not have permission, do not go cutting on the bushes. But I was able to get just a few little pruning clippings, and they look really pretty. They're really pretty colors, and I think they're perfect for trees. I like the little bit of height kind of with the barn, if I can get everything into focus. So it's a fun little addition because I've got trees for winter, and I like having these for autumn. Very pretty pop of color. Alright everyone, Silver Star Stables is ready for fall. I think autumn is definitely my favorite season. I love the coziness of it and the weather. And Silver Star Stables now is all ready to greet the new season. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye!